Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 12 of the Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord, let me know what you think about this one. So tonight is actually September 11 here in New York, in New York time as well. Yeah, I grew up in New York, been in New York pretty much all my life, minus, traveling and stuff. So yeah, it is still it is kind of nutty that it has been 23 years now, right? Time just flies, right? But yeah, just a minor thing about it is that it reminds me of this poster from the School of Visual Arts here in New York City. A couple of actually, I don't know when this came out, but I actually had this poster in when I was young, like the physical version of it. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, it just kind of reminds me about sometimes life is we do all these Leetcode and we talk about how hard it is to do Leetcode and all these things. And at the end of the day, it's all about two things, right? I mean, I talk about focus a lot and try to figure out what is it that you want, right? And part of that is focus. And the thing is that these things will always be hard. Everything is hard unless you have a purpose, unless you have a reason, unless you really, really want it, right? And at some point, there will be trade-offs, and where your heart is will allow you to make those trade-offs. And I think that's basically kind of the thing. Life is short, can't be good at everything. And so, try to be good at things that you care about, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, at the end of the day, Leetcode is just a tool, is a thing. It's not, I think when you're young, or at least maybe I'm talking about myself, when I was younger, maybe some part of it is like, oh, if I'm just good at, it was competitive programming back then, not Leetcode, so maybe Code Forces now, but though I don't do it. Maybe when I was younger, I was like, oh, if I do well in this, maybe people will think I'm smart, and then, et cetera, right? But end of the day, when you have to figure out who you want to be and how you want to be loved, and everything else will fall into place once you sort those questions out. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit abstract. It is 9/11, and there are a lot of kind of, I don't know, just things around me today for whatever reason, and maybe I'm a little bit, emotional. But like I said, so yeah, it's kind of crazy that it's been more than half my life now. But I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Today we have 1684. Count the number of consistent strings. We have an easy problem today. With a very patriotic 1776 upvotes. So let's get to it. You're given a string aloud consisting of distinct characters and an array of the string's words. A string is consistent if all characters in the string appear in the string aloud. Okay, return the number of consistent strings and array words. Okay. So basically allow is a thing, and then all the things have to be inside aloud. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of ways you can write this, and some of it maybe just like syntactically nicer or whatever, but at the end of the day, with the same complexity, it should be good, right? So maybe we have a good is equal to set of allowed. I think this works, right? Let me point it out. I never remember for strings. Like I don't remember if it gives a list of for this syntax, I don't know if it treats it as a list of characters or one string, right? So that's why I'm always like, but it's okay. We can try it. Anyway, right? So then now we put it good in the set, and that's probably the most important thing. I mean, it's only up to 26, so it probably doesn't matter that much. But this is almost a free operation. It's all of n-ish, probably less than n, depending on how all of alphabet in this case, but it's adverse linear time, linear space, so that's why it's almost a good idea to consider putting a set in everything. And then now just for word in words, and then maybe for character in word, if C not in good, then good, then now this word is bad. And there are a couple of ways you can write it, right? But actually, you can maybe even write or C in good for C in word, so that if all of them is good, then this is a good word. So then or is a consistent word in what they call it, a consistent string. So yeah, so something like this, it's pretty straightforward to write. I say that, and then I have premium, right? I say that, but sometimes I make mistakes. I'm like, oh, this is so easy, and then wrong answer. I'm like, well, not that easy. But this time though, it seems like I did okay. Yeah, what's the complexity here, right? Well, this is going to be linear time. We look at each character exactly once, and for each character, we do all of one operations. So yeah, linear time, constant space, constant with respect to the words. This is technically all of alpha space. It's not linear like this thing is. I mean, you could say it either way. Yeah, I guess either way is probably fine, but this is at most 26, right? Because it's just the size of the alphabet, so it doesn't grow that much. But yeah, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll probably do a bonus question after this. So yeah, stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.